Hi, my name is John Fasano, and I'm the hiring manager in your area. Welcome to your info session. Before we begin, make sure you have your notebook, pen, or scrap paper aside so you can take some notes. Before we begin, I just want to briefly introduce myself. Here's a little bit of my story, where I'm from, some of my hobbies, where I've worked before working here, where I went to college, and some jobs that I've had offered because of my experience here with Vector. And here are some pictures of my story. I started working with Vector and Kako in 2015. I originally heard about the position from my friend Levi on the football team, and I checked it out, got hired, worked as a sales rep for 4 months before I became an assistant manager, and I worked as an assistant manager for 4 months before becoming a district manager in Buffalo, and I've been here ever since. Today's agenda will be covering the company, our office, our product line, our customers, our programs, our perks, and then you'll be able to fill out the last form to finish up. Here's our timeline. In 1949, we were established in Olean, New York. And in 1981, Vector Marketing was established. Kako purchased Vector Marketing to become its only sales arm to market, advertise, and sell Kako products. And since then, we've expanded to 7 regions, over 600 offices nationwide, and over $250 million in sales annually. Here's our company map. This is our president and CEO. The executives for Vector East and Vector West, as well as our Midwest region manager, Jeff Bry. And our division manager is Chris Hammond. And my office is 1 out of 20 that we compete with daily, weekly, monthly, and every year, as well as 160 offices total in our region. Our company has a lot of pride because we do a lot of donations every year. We also volunteer a lot to local and national charities nationwide. As you can see, we have a few of many mentioned here, and the most recent was Roswell Park Cancer Institute. First things first, our office is all about positivity, so hopefully you're a dog lover because he's around quite a bit. And the type of people that we like to hire must have 3 character traits: 1, strong work ethic; 2, positive attitude; and 3, a fun personality. Kako products are very simple, high quality, American made, and forever guaranteed. We have over 100 items in our catalog, and here are a few categories: barbecue tools, kitchen gadgets and accessories, garden tools, sporting, fishing, hunting, coffee, wellness mats, gift sets, and the big 3, cookware, flatware, and kitchen cutlery. Our customers are homeowners, typically married and ages 30 to 60 years old. Below, you'll see the programs that we have available, and we're currently looking to fill positions for all of the above. However, everyone must start at the entry-level program first. Also, up to this point, you should start to understand why this program is successful. We'll move on to the other parts of the job in a second here, but keep in mind the average homeowner spends about $3,000 to $5,000 a year on products to improve their home. So that will come into play when we start to talk about how much people buy from Kako reps once we get to the sales program. And why is it a great time to start with us after Christmas? Well, after Christmas, it's one of the biggest shopping times of the year. Number 2, taxes are coming in and everybody's looking to spend their money on nice things. 3, the winter weather. A lot of people don't want to go outside anymore, and restaurants, convenience stores, department stores are all slowing down. Because of number 4, they're cooking more at home since they don't want to go outside. And number 5, they're around positive people, so they're going to make better buying decisions and spend on things that they actually need. Let's review our programs. First is the sales program. The entry-level position. Basically, what a rep would be doing at first is setting up their own appointments that are professionally set with interested customers only. And each appointment takes about 45 minutes long, so it's faster than an hour. Each appointment consists of building a friendship, talking about our products, services, answering questions, and helping them place orders. And these appointments can be done 2 ways: through our online program, which can be done at the office, at home, at a dorm room in college, at the coffee shop, whatever they want to do. Or our in-home program with married couples and typically housewives so they can try it before they buy it. Our programs are very successful, and reps build confidence naturally because customers are purchasing 70% of the time. And the other 30% of the time just happens later when they're financially ready. And people order $300 at a time because of our 5-month interest-free payment plans that break down to $1 a day. Now, when people see how affordable that is, sometimes they want to buy more than $300, so $1, $2, $3, $4 and up. And the great part is we get paid anyways, and we let them know they don't have to buy anything because we do get paid either way. We don't lie, we don't push, we don't challenge our own integrity. We let the product and the guarantee educate Cutco, and we're just great people who stand behind it. Schedules are very flexible. Reps can make their own schedule and work around other commitments or work as much or as little as they want, as early or as late as they want. Now, if they live very far away, they only have to be at the office once for our team meetings, and those are a lot of fun, so they shouldn't be missing those anyways. And reps get their customers in a few ways. The most popular is a referral program, which we'll discuss later, and the company-generated leads in our advanced programs when they're done with entry level. Training consists of 2 parts. Part 1 is the initial seminars, 2.5 days in the classroom or online. And in this seminar, they're going to learn how the job is supposed to be. They'll learn everything they need to know before they even start. We'll also give them $500 worth of our products so they can use it at home, fall in love with, and also when they use it for their in-home program. The 10-day practice period is paid, and they can make as much as they want, and that just depends on how much practice they put in. And they get to practice with whoever they want to. We allow them to practice with people that they're familiar with first before they move on to other programs. So as they're working with people they feel good about, people that they know, they can learn how to gather referrals. They'll make great income. They're going to receive more product, and they're going to build confidence, and they're ultimately going to have a lot of fun. So let me share with you how referrals works. Say a rep does 1 appointment a day for 10 days, finishing 10 practice appointments. They're most likely going to receive anywhere between 5 and 10 referrals from each customer. And what happens is they'll have a total of 50 future appointments. And every single time they finish an appointment, they'll continue to grow their customer base. 50 future appointments turns into 250, over 1,000, and so on. Now, what is a referral? A referral is when somebody recommends someone else who would benefit from the product. And in our company, the average is 5 to 10. Some reps on our team do get 20, 30, 40, 50. And what happens is that person will simply text them ahead of time to let them know who we are, what we're doing, if it's okay to contact them. And when we do that, 97% of people will confirm interested because it is a positive word of mouth referral. And the last part is optional for people who want to get better throughout the year. They have access to a lot of other advanced programs. The PAG program consists of 2 parts. First is a guaranteed pay, and then the incentives. $17.25 base per appointment that takes about 45 minutes long, so faster than an hour, and we receive $17.25. So if they do 1, 5, 10, 40, 60, you get the point. That's just for introducing the product and doing their job. Now, if they do well and they perform, they can make more based on incentives. So it's not both. It's either or. We have a floor to stand on, but no limit. There's no ceiling to limit income potential with the incentives. So let me show you how this works in the next couple of slides. So for example, Joe does 10 appointments his very first week. He makes right around $172. Now let's look at his performance to see if that will be higher. So his sales were not bad. He sold about $1,000 and made $100. So in this case, Joe would make the base salary instead of his performance because it is higher. Now here's the cool part. The $1,000 that he sold is not going to disappear. It'll add on to his career total, and I'll show you where that comes into place later. Skipping week 2, going to week 3, Joe is getting better, and obviously in this scenario, he's making more based on his performance compared to his base salary. And again, skipping week 4, going to week 5, he's getting better again. His commission is growing. He makes his paycheck based on his performance compared to the base. Now that we're wrapping this up on the pay program, you know it's not per hour, it's per appointment. You've seen the per appointment perspective when it comes to our base salary. You've also seen the perspective per week. And now you're seeing the perspective for all year based on how many appointments people do each week. And the base salary is honestly just there again for comfort, just in case we have an off week. And I know that we pay millions of dollars each year when it comes to the base salary. However, most people make their paychecks when it comes to their commission. Now, we do have other opportunities to make more income other than the base and other than the commission. We have monthly bonus and campaign bonus, which is every 4 months. Okay, so this is the part where I was talking about how every week their career total will grow as they're making sales. So as you can see, there's certain numbers on the right side of the sales thermometer, and that just shows the milestones that people hit in our company to, one, obviously grow their commission, but also other things such as their title, their responsibilities, their referrals, their clientele, their programs, promotion pin, all the above. So next are the perks, and we have a lot to offer other than income. Go ahead and take a second to look at some of these and write them down so you can ask about it later, and then I'll share with you one of my favorite perks. One of my favorite perks is definitely the travel. In our region, we're able to hit certain standards that allow us to go on a vacation with the company that's completely paid by the company. And this year, in January of 2018, we're going to Jamaica. Keep in mind, again, this is only for top performers, so not everybody gets to go, but they do this about 3 times a year. So if someone doesn't make all 3, they'll make 1 or 2, right? And they do this again every year, so people have plenty of opportunities to travel. Now, the national trips we've been on for the past 25 years. In 2018, we're going to Germany, and in 2019, we're going to the Cayman Islands. Another good perk in our company is being able to network with our alumni when we go to the certain conferences that we have throughout the year. Now, here are just a few famous people that have worked for our company and had a lot of good things to say about it. And I'll share some of those in our training seminars so you get to see that. And there's a ton more, so the list goes on and on. But again, we'll save those for training. With closing remarks, I wanted to thank you for taking the time to watch this video to learn about our opportunity and our programs. The next step is to fill out the next form, 9 multiple choice questions. That way I can give you a call in the next 24 to 48 hours so we can talk for just about 5 minutes so I can get to know you, and that way you can answer any questions you may have. So again, thank you. I'll talk to you soon. Merry Christmas, and have a Happy New Year.